Hey all, I'm Darren Dinman, and you're listening to Piano Eats Man Episode 4. So I've been thinking a lot about taking this podcast in a different direction. I've really loved the last few episodes, but I just feel like it's way too personal for anyone to care, almost kind of selfish. Not to mention that things are just kind of moving so slow for me right now that the next 10 episodes could be almost identical. So I need to start looking for new material for the show. It has to be music, of course. It's all I really know these days. It's not job hunting. Otherwise, I wouldn't really have time for this. Adding a weekly improvisation really opened up the show, I thought, but I want to expand on this idea to include an interview with a musician followed by an improvisation with the both of us. So, starting next week, I'm going to change the format of the show as a way for me to document a pretty exciting music scene that a lot of my friends are pretty deeply involved in. A lot of it takes place in these basement shows in Bushwick and Brooklyn, but really these musicians are kind of spread all over the city, and there's a lot of different things going on in all parts of New York. So every Sunday, I'll sit down with a different musician. We'll just have a talk. I'll pull out as much as I can verbally. And then every Wednesday, I'll release a new improvisation with that musician. So I already had the first guest lined up. I'm happy to announce that my first interview will be with Adam Robinson. So everyone can look forward to what will probably be a pretty strange conversation. So I'm excited about that. This next week is surprisingly busy for me. I have 3 performances lined up. I'm hoping you guys can come out to all of them, but if you come out to a couple of them, please do. On Monday, I'll be performing at the Vision Festival with the New School's Futuristic Music Concepts Ensemble, directed by the great Reggie Workman. It's a great band playing all originals. We had a fantastic performance last December, and I'm excited to see how different the music ends up sounding this Monday. On Wednesday, I'll be playing pop music at the Bitter End with Matt and the City Limits. It's an incredibly tight pop band, and we're getting a lot of press around the country. Something definitely worth checking out. And then on Saturday, which is the 18th, I'm thrilled to announce that my own quintet is making its triumphant return, and we're going to be playing at the Something Jazz Club. We go on at 5 p.m., and we're going to be playing 2 sets. There's no cover. I think there's just a drink minimum. So come out, have a few drinks. I'm sure we'll be drinking. It'll be over by 7, so the night's still going to be in front of you. You can get information on that show or any of the other shows I just mentioned and directions. Just go to my website, darrendinman.com, and click the shows tab. It'll have everything, links to all the different bands, websites, etc. The last thing I wanted to address is that I will no longer be putting this podcast up on YouTube. This will be the last one, so please go to iTunes and click subscribe. YouTubers, the link is in the description. It'll download every week without you having to do anything. And then you can just throw it on your iPod and go about your business. Real simple. All right, that's it for this show. Please subscribe to iTunes. Okay, the first interview is coming out next Sunday. So there's one more solo improvisation this Wednesday, so look out for that. Until then, enjoy the struggle.